Hi everybody, it's me. This is Artist King, welcoming you back to another one of my videos. Today I decided I was going to do something a little bit risque. I found this picture of a naked guy in a magazine and I thought I could do something with it. So right now I'm preparing the page. I decided to use some gold paint and kind of water it down and spread it as much as I can. Just so I could have a different color background. Sometimes, it can help if you use like a wet rag and you put the paint on there. It might be able to spread better. So that's just another alternative to using a brush to spread it. You might get a better look if you use a rag to spread the paint. So here I'm applying some matte medium to the image. And this is the image of the naked guy I found in the magazine, which I thought, I could do something with it. So it doesn't show anything. I hope it's not too risque for some people who are watching the video. Okay, so I'm going to use some red roses and just cover up that area so it doesn't look too, I just thought it would make for a good laugh or some kind of entertainment on that. So yes, so I found this nice paper at Hobby Lobby that was filled with these red roses. So I took the whole sheet rather than using it as a background for a piece. I decided to just cut out the roses and use them. So I'm covering that area. And I thought the red roses would bring out, because seeing that it's a black and white picture, I thought the red roses would give it a pop of color for the piece. So that's why I used the red roses. And then I found an image of a lady in a black and white dress. You'll see me, I'm applying the matte medium to it now. I thought that would go with the black and white, the guy whose image is in black and white. That's why I used those together. And then I thought, use them and then put a pop of color to it. That will kind of prevent it from being too dull. So I kind of like sitting down and taking these images that I've cut out or I found in magazines and putting different things to them to make a collage. I just feel like sometimes a collage should tell a story. So in this case, the picture of the lady is like she's looking at him like, okay, I can't believe you don't have any clothes on, So that's kind of what I'm trying to present here, that she's looking at him like, I just can't believe this, And the good thing about the image of the guy, you can't really see you can see his face, but you can't really see it unless you go really close up to it. So I thought that would make for a good piece, just her looking at him with her hands on her hips and stuff. Yeah. And then the sunflowers, I got those at Hobby Lobby also. It was on a big page that I paid. I think they have such a great sale now. I think I paid like 50 cents for it. And I put that on there and just to put some more color to the piece. Yeah, so now I just had to kind of, I used a stencil and I put a totally different color. I wanted to add some texture to it, so I used like a lilac, kind of light purple lilac color to put some texture on the piece. One of the things I like about collage art is that you can do anything, pretty much anything with it. There's no rules. There's so much freedom. There's so much freedom to it. And in case you hear a dog barking in the back, that's Bella. You know, my dogs, they never leave my side. And sometimes they get very excited by what's going on. And I think right now she really wants to play. And TK does not want to play. So that's why you hear her, because she never barks. But when she gets aggravated with TK, she'll bark at him. So that's what's happening now. But I think they'll probably be sleeping because they just ate. I took them outside, so they should be going down to sleep in a little bit. Yeah, so I thought that purpley lilac color that I'm using, I thought it would bring a real contrast. A real, you know, it will make such a good a pop of color, make a difference to the piece. So that's why I used that all the way around. Hey. Yeah, I'm learning how to do these, use these stencils. At first I struggled and they just never came out right. But the more I do, the more I use them, I think the better I'm getting at it. And I recently got a whole bunch of new stencils. I just didn't realize how large they would be, so I'm kind of using like the corners. Because I guess I was so excited by the patterns, I didn't really pay attention to the fact that they're 12 by 12, which is huge. But I can still use them to do pieces like this, which is really great. So then I use the pastels to put like you know, to kind of distress the ends, the sides of it. So I'm using the same color as the stencil, what I put for the stencil. I'm using that same color on there to kind of, you know, bring on some more color to the piece. I wasn't sure what else I could have done with this. I guess maybe one of the things I learned from this is that maybe I should have used that picture on a bigger, maybe a bigger canvas instead of a page, because I had to cut off so much of the legs, his legs, to fit on the page. So, you know, sometimes you gotta look at the background that you're using, the scale that you're using, and maybe choose pictures that are more down to that would fit better. But that's okay. I still think it looks pretty okay. So anyway, this is almost to I think here, yeah, okay, so I added some yellow to kind of bring out the color of the background, which I probably should have used a different color because of the yellow sunflowers. But once again, I'm still learning. You know, I'm still trying to learn and, you know, grow as I continue to do this. One of the things I want you guys to know, I'm not a professional. I'm a self-taught artist. So all of this stuff I am doing is by trial and error. But I really want to encourage people, because I sat for years and wanted to do art and compared myself to the people that was so good and selling paintings, and, you know, just held myself back and felt like I could never do this. So I do my videos the way I do them because I want to encourage the young man or the young lady that's sitting on the chair looking at art and saying, I wish I could, I want to, but I don't think I can. I'm just saying, you just start. Pick up the brush, the pastels, whatever, and start somewhere. Because I've discovered that the more that I do it, the better I get at it. And one of the things I've learned is that don't compare your art to other people's art. Your art is yours. It's your creation. It's what you see. It's what you feel when you pick up that pastel or that brush or that pencil or whatever. It's what you feel. So the minute that I stopped comparing myself to others, I felt really free. And that's why I do my art now. And, you know, I mean, I don't really get negative feedback, but I'm pretty sure there's people who don't really care for it. And, you know, everybody has their own style. Everybody, you know, likes different things. And, you know, I'm sure there's people out there who appreciate what I do. So I'm just going to keep working at it until I get, you know, so that I can grow and learn as I go along. And I just want to encourage that artist out there who doesn't think they can, that you can, just start. That's the first step. Just start somewhere and the rest will be history. So anyway, this is like the end of the video. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Those who keep coming back, thank you for watching. And, you know, remember Tuesdays and Saturdays is when I post. So thank you for watching, guys. And I will see you next time on my next video. Okay? All right. So bye now.